Hey everybody, this is Derek and I was watching a interesting little video. I will put a link to it and the more info from CNBC, and we have this CMC Markets Chief Currency Analyst. Well, he's warning us big time that, well, gold's gonna keep going lower. He said 42 seconds into the video that it would have to go to 880, or down 30% from its highs of over 1,200 to end the bear market. Keyword, end the bear market. So basically what he is predicting is that we are going to keep going lower and bottom at 880. Now, the easy answer to why gold is going to go down, he said, well, Maury said first it is really because, and then he said, well, it's partially because, well, it's the dollar's upside potential as the Fed reduces liquidity without having to raise the rates. He went on by stating that we all know that the euro is not doing so well versus the United States dollar. And, well, I guess because that, when we look at the euro chart against the United States dollar, and, well, since its highs in 1999 or 2000 for the US chart, it has lost about 38% of its value. In 2000, you get an average of around $1.10 or 1.1 euros for your 1 US dollar. Today, it is more along the lines of 74 euro cents for your US dollar, but like the guy was saying, the euro is not doing so well, and well, when November came to a close, it was 67 cents. So you get more euros now with your dollar because the euro is not doing so well. And I guess that since the US dollar price action versus other currencies are going to keep its same direction and that markets never change, that this is going to be the case. I mean, this would be going against history and the Elliott wave theory, because history tells us that markets go up and they go down, they go up, they go down, and then the Elliott wave theory can give you direction to the bias of the ups and the downs. And right now, when you look at the charts, you see with the US dollar index and the gold, when you look at the monthly charts, well, heck, the US dollar continuously is losing over the longer term time period as gold has continued to go higher. And gold going to 880 is a guess. Heck, it could happen and it may not happen. After all, we are playing in a Forex derivative Ponzi casino game. At least, in my opinion, that is how the price movements have been going. See, myself, what I do is I search for physical uses of gold. And from there, I can see that it is used in electrical wiring within computers. And, well, I know that we are in the earlier days of technology. Heck, maybe there will be some outstanding uses to come. It's 2/3 of its value from one of the web pages I read is from a demand in jewelry. And we're going to need that to continually stabilize or go higher for gold to lose its value. For me to hear that gold is going to collapse in price would be something along the lines of the demand for jewelry has significantly went lower, therefore the price has gone lower. To me, that would make more sense. To me, that's why when I look at any financial investment, I can ask myself, what is it worth? And for what it's worth, what uses does it have? Dollars. What uses does dollar have? What uses do the dollars have, and how much are dollars worth? What uses do the gold, what uses does gold metals have? What is it worth? What is food worth? What uses does it have? What is a tractor worth? What uses does it have? What is silver worth? What uses does it have? A house, a JP Morgan share. What is a JP Morgan share worth? Well, that one's easy because a computer will tell you that, but what can you do with a JP Morgan share? And that's a big question, what you can physically do with your assets. Because today, you can trade dollars for other assets. And you can take the use of the JP Morgan share to sell it for dollars, and then again, you can trade it for dollars. And I look at the free market or even the black market system. It's the same thing, because this is the market in which you actually get your value for it. You take a look at your gold. What is it that you are going to get back if you physically take a gold coin or your scrap gold jewelry? What are you going to get back? If you take a bag of rice, or maybe you have some gardening supplies, there is so many different assets. What are you going to get back at the given time for those items? That to me is the worth and the uses. Well, that one is fairly simple. Thank you for watching this video and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.